what's going on YouTube? Adam C here. Thanks for watching. First off, don't forget, whether you want new fish, you want new custom-made plants, you want fish food, there's a promo code for all of it in the description of this video, so check that out. Normally when I'm introducing my videos and talking about the topic, I show the 300, but today I thought I'd go with the 125 that has Tyrannochromis macrostomal growouts, 2 to 3, 3.5 inch. I think there's 7 or 8 acuticeps in there. Mylochromis plagiotania pair. They're starting to get a little bigger and see a little color on them, so I thought, what the hell, we'll show them. So the video today is about how to strip eggs from female African cichlids. You know, most of you are aware, African cichlid females, they hold the eggs in their mouth as the eggs are slowly developing into smaller fish to protect them from predators. During this time, you know, usually around 20 days, the female won't eat the entire time. Not that there's anything wrong with that, that's the natural way it's done. You know, at that time, usually she spits the fish out, they can swim, they're a little better off at that point. In the aquarium, though, when you're trying to produce fry, like I do try to produce fry, at as high a level as, you know, as possible where it's healthy to the fish, you can do what's called stripping, which is taking the eggs from the female's mouth, putting them in what's called an egg tumbler. See the picture, and we'll talk again about that shortly. And the egg tumbler essentially does the work that the mother normally does, which is keeping the eggs moving, keeping them from sitting in one spot too long, and getting the equivalent of what is considered like a bed sore. Then the eggs, if they get that, they rot, they die. It's no good. So by stripping the eggs, we take the eggs from the female, put them in the tumbler, then she can go back into the aquarium, she can start eating again sooner, and then she will get back to breeding again sooner, so you can turn out more fry that way. I do have a way that I like to do it. It's pretty stress-free on the fish. Well, not stress-free. There's almost no stress-free way to strip a female, but it's limited stress. I think it gives me the maximum amount of eggs that I can get and keep them fertilized, and it's worked well for me. So let's check that out. First off, you're going to want to know what you're looking for when you're looking for a holding female. Odds are you're going to see them breeding in the tank, or you're going to see a big pit dug. At that point, you can assume there's been some sort of breeding activity. You'll see them spinning in circles, which is basically the females laying eggs in the sand. The male swims over them and fertilizes them. Then the female comes back around, picks up the eggs in her mouth, and that's how the whole process begins. So you'll see circling to start, and then if you have a successful batch where the female's holding them, you'll see a bulge on her bottom chin, and that's basically where she's holding the eggs. So here's an example of both. So now we're sure that we have a holding female. You've seen the bulge in her mouth, you've seen some eggs, you've seen some breeding activity. I like to wait 5 to 6 days after I see that to give the eggs the best chance of being fertilized. And then we get into the process of stripping. And what I use for that, and we'll show it here in a minute, in video, in action, is I like to use a handy dandy bobby pin that I've bent open. Now, if you live with a woman, I guarantee you, whether it's your mom, your sister, your wife, your girlfriend, I guarantee you, you've got 150,000 of these in your house somewhere. I guarantee you, and all you guys know what I'm talking about. There's bobby pins everywhere. It's just unbelievable. But anyway, it works perfect for this. So let's look into how I'm going to take care of doing this. So we have our 7-inch Nigra female. She's obviously not pleased. I use one of these hamster cages that's like, I don't know, 12 inches by 5 inches across. I find it very helpful. Got my bent bobby pin, as discussed previously. And really, the name of the game is just being very, very gentle, as opposed to using my hand, which is, it can be a bit, I guess, forceful. I want to use this very, very carefully to just gently pry her mouth open, let the eggs come out. That's all we need to do, so let's do it. Very carefully. Very carefully. Put her just below the waterline there. Pry her mouth open. And that is the name of the game. Also, I would highly recommend try to not release her in the same container with the eggs, because she's going to thrash around like crazy and destroy most of them. Still going. It's the beauty of predator haps, is they'll have 100 at a time sometimes. At the end, I do a very simple quick check. I've still got more in there. Quick check again. And we're all good. Let's go ahead and put her back. So if everything went well with your process and your eggs were fertilized, you'll see here, this is the egg tumbler. This simulates the mother moving the eggs around in her mouth. And that's what you'll start seeing. You see the eggs slowly start turning from egg to fish, and they'll go, on and on and on until the egg's gone and they're all fish. This group we can see through the Northfin USA logo. Sometimes things just work out like that. But yeah, they're one of the promo codes in the description of the video, so check that out. Save some money on fish food. And then before you know it, you'll have fish that are starting to get 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, and it's really satisfying when you're able to have a female and a male breed in your tank. You strip the eggs, or they spit the eggs for you, and you grow them up from eggs to adult fish. It's so much more satisfying than simply buying, a show adult male and adding right to your tank. Though that's still very, very cool. I love it. But when you have the time, you have the space, that's the biggest thing, to raise fish from eggs to full-grown fish, I think you'll find you really, really enjoy it. So I do encourage every fish keeper, whether you think you would like doing it or not, really just try to do it at least once. Just try it once. See if you like it, and I bet you will. And you'd be surprised, you can make a little bit of decent money on it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you think. This video was suggested to me by a few of my subscribers, so I appreciate you guys for that. So whatever you guys think, whatever ideas you have, I'm more than welcome and more open to listen to them as ever before. So I'll talk to you guys later.